Testing. Okay, so we got something to look at today, fellas. Okay? We got. Shut up. God, stream is going in the background. So, today we're going to be looking at. What's it called? Here. Hold on. Okay? Deep Grounds. An AI generated video game. So, yeah. So, this is just for fun. No one's gonna get to play this, but me and a friend, because this is AI. So, yeah, likely story, buddy. It's just me, the dorn keebler. So I'm mainly streaming it just to show gameplay to my buddy. So that's what we're doing. This is pretty dope. It's got a lot of different things. No audio. Yeah, no one will get to play this because so it's definitely looking like I'm gonna need some stone. I'm gonna have to sort the items by ID here. So looks like I'm gonna need some more wood. So I'm pretty freaking down with this update. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so we'll get into that in a minute. But oh my gosh, dude. So I don't think leaves decay still, but it's okay. They might. I think I saw one decay. I'll just leave that one for a little bit just to kind of see. I'm pretty sure if they decay at all, they decay incredibly slowly. So overall, like, I think this is gonna be very fun. I like that the tools are different colors now. That's a pretty fantastic little thing. Okay. Um. So yeah, we're getting down with it here. So I'll show off the save that I have. Let me save this one. So when you try to save, it says that, but it just works anyways. It's just giving you an incorrect. Like, look, let's save again. It says that, but let's. I can reload the save and B and everything. So it's I don't it's it doesn't really matter. But anyways, so this is um my good save right here. In fact, I might just play on this one a little more just to kind of mess around with the new crops a little bit. But then again, you know, it could be that some of the new crops are gonna need new items. So yeah, but I'll show you. I'll show you the wall thing. I'm glad it thought to do this because this is actually, um, this makes these worlds playable. So it's not. I'm glad it's not just a big like corruption error. Oh, looks like the biomes are still technically there to some degree, but it doesn't really matter. Um, this is kind of what you end up doing to get further out in the world. It's just placing down a bunch of these acceleration blocks. I like the new backgrounds because, like they may be more minimalistic, but they make more sense. So it's good. At the edge of the world, there's a just big bedrock wall, which I'm glad it did instead of just making it a problem. But still a little bit unfortunate, but yeah. I'm very satisfied with the fact that the weapons look different from each other now. That just makes things a lot more entertaining. This used to just be kind of the basic sword texture, but it really went all out. Like even the just everything, every single weapon has a different texture. There was a little bit of lag earlier, but that only lasted a little bit and then went away. So there might just be a lag spike every now and again or something, but I think this is about as far as we're gonna go here. Because I mean, at this point, like, I haven't really messed around a lot with the new worlds. These are just like the beginner crops, but I'm happy that they're a little bit more distinct from each other now. Even if some look the same, you can kind of tell they're all different crops, which is nice. So now we can save that, go back to slot 3. So I'm wanting to explore a bit of the new terrain generation. I don't know. I can't really tell if it's like the same every time or not. Getting up is kind of going to be a hassle for now because I don't know if I have a little bit of gel, but that won't really give me much rope. I'm starting to really get used to it though, and that's making it a lot easier to play. Like, start to learn all the little tricks. It's so interesting. I think I need more wood right now. No, I have enough wood for like probably like an iron pickaxe. The point is to try and still build but not destroy the world because, you know, in this game you only have what you have. So the more of your world you destroy, the less of your world you have in general, which I kind of like. Kind of adds to the gameplay just a little bit. So Sweet. Enlighten me on the on the changes of the actual version. I'm digging the mushroom biome. I mean, literally, but like more so. I like the new mushroom biome. It's pretty good. I don't know if the pickaxe does any more damage than just clicking on them. Sweet. Dude, that one's gonna be so much. It's that one is just going to be cooler in general. It's just going to be a much cooler game. I have to remember to sort by ID because that's just gonna make things easier to find. Oh god, that's kind of what I've discovered is kind of just what you end up going with. Oh sweet, there's axes now. That is good. That is a W. Okay, so what? I thought I just made a stone sword. Oh yeah, I did. Sweet. Dude, this game is gonna have resource packs. That's gonna be so cool. This game will be very, very fun, I feel. Honestly, might redo the grass texture to be. Or no, I like the grass texture. I was gonna say I might redo it to be more like this, but I feel like that would just this game is unique in its own realm. It doesn't need to be the same. That one's gonna be like the not exactly the sequel, but just the oh yeah, resource packs. Ha, that's pretty great. Oh my goodness, dude. Even though that one's gonna be 100% better, I really this was a good run. This one is this one is it's got its charms, that's for sure. And once you really like get down with like it's a very this one's definitely a lot more of a single player experience, but like once you really like get comfortable like this is kind of a bop. Like especially now, like I've been playing this, so having more content in the game is like is kind of like it's kind of great because I've been really bopping down with this one. I like how the enemies can kind of like do that little like glitch thing that they do. This one just feels so much like an IO game. It's crazy. Like I dig it. Especially mainly because of this. This is I feel like this is really what makes it feel the most like an IO game is the UI. but like the textures also as well. But I feel like in general the UI is just probably the greatest contributor to that feeling, and with kind of the clunky hotbar here too. Anyways, yeah, I need to get myself a staff here soon. Staves are very useful in this game. There's bows, but they can only shoot left or right, but I kind of like that. Makes them a unique weapon from the staffs, which are all range. Kind of makes it so there's like different, you know, it's like a really dumbed down version of a class basically. But two of the classes are kind of just the same, but you know, it's kind of cool. You can even just use pickaxes as a weapon, but I don't feel like that would, I don't know if they do any damage or not. It's looking like I mean, it kind of looked like that tree decayed. I don't know if I mined it or not though. So I did mine it a little bit because I kind of forgot that I was just letting it sit there and decay, but we'll just do this one. Oh no. I like that the enemies are strong. Oh no, dude. Go back down here. I like that you really have to like aim the weapon to hit them because they have to touch the weapon to be fit to be damaged by it, which I think is kind of funky. It's just it feels incorrect, but it's it's I kind of like it for just what this game is. I can mindset it into a feature because I kind of just in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really take away from the picture too much. So it's just kind of a funny little thing that I kind of that I kind of enjoy. That's just kind of a result of the monster. It looks like leaves actually do decay. I'm thinking I'll also leave this one to kind of further see. Actually, I'm gonna have to get rid of this foliage. Okay. Whoa. I don't know what this biome is, but I really like it. That might just be the regular forests, but don't know. Well, now we're gonna find out. It's not. It's That's cool. That's a cool biome. I like that biome. I wonder what that biome is. It's so interesting. It's just like a different forest variation. And I like how random it feels too. I really like that. I I mean, first of all, I really like the way the designs look. They're kind of cool. And I really like just the randomness of them. I love the color palette of this biome too. That's like so great. To think it probably could have been any color. So it's cool how it just kind of, it probably chose them off of like a something, but you know. That's really interesting too, though, like how it kind of knew how, you know, you don't just get like a weird random mushroom color. It kind of ended up being a color that you would kind of expect a mushroom biome color to be. Here we got the jungle. I love the foliage. It looks great. Like, oh God. Okay, now we're getting into the to whatever this is. I wonder if this is an ice spikes biome, but just like interpreted as this. You got the normal leaves on there too. This is just fucked. Oh my God. I think this is a regular forest biome, but the grass is once again a different color. Do you think it just put random biomes across the entire world? It's really quite awesome. Oh my God, dude, this is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to focus actually because I can't spend too much time exploring or it's gonna take me forever to get up here wise here. So I'm gonna start having to use rope. I think I've killed plenty of enemies, so I should have a good bit of rope. Let's see here. Where is Oh, there we are. Oh God. Good thing there's no fall damage. Okay, it's fine. Actually, it's not fine. I should be a little more careful because it's a little bit easy to get kind of lost in the caverns, even with how simple it is. Like you can still get lost and just end up having to go to a random spot on the surface. And you kind of remember you don't really want to destroy your world that much. So we're just gonna go down. If you go down far enough, the ore generation gets freaking crazy, dude. It just gets unhinged. Like it's kind of funny. Hold on. You see, it's crazy now, but just wait, dude. I freaking love it. It's so ridiculous. Oh, and bedrock ends up spawning too, so you can't just go straight through like this anymore. You have to kind of like be mindful of the bedrock, which I also kind of like because you know that when you get really fast gear, that makes it so you can't just fucking destroy everything, which is actually kind of nice to have. I'm not gonna go all the way down. Once I get better gear, I'll show you. Because I'm gonna have to build all the way back up with rope. Which I might have to do it with one space in between each rope. So I don't know quite how much I have. The gear gets OP really quick, obviously. I mean, there's not that much complexity to it. It just gets like faster and faster, but notice there's also a little glitch there with the wood, and you're able to craft two different crystal planks. So It's a little glitch too. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to mine a lot. In the meantime, I can make myself a wand. I don't know how good tin is. I don't think it's that good. Just have to see. Don't have much wood, so I think maybe it might be time to go back. I fucking can't really afford to be fucking. Oh, jeez, oops. Oh god. Oh, that was close, dude. He's coming back up to get me. I think that scene in the Lord of the Rings with Gandalf. Alright. So now I just gotta mine a bunch of trees, which I'm glad you can. I'm thankful for the ability to plant trees because. Oh. Oh, I think grass. No, no, no. I was gonna say maybe grass blocks should be craftable, but no, that would take away from the main idea, which is don't destroy too much of your world. Because I think that's kind of funny and ironic for a game that was made with AI. Oops. I think all bricks look the same, but it's okay. It's just nice to have like a little something to build with. I need some more wood. Let's see. Hmm. Do doors count as an item? That would be weird. Jesus. You don't want to accidentally left click. I'm trying to attack stuff. Let's see. Maybe I just can't craft them because I don't have enough wood or something. Oh no, yeah. I'm just blind. Basically, what's going on here? Oh no, I destroyed a rope, dang it. Alright, now we got some more wood here. Not anymore. So, let's see here. Boom. Here's the thing about wood doors. You know, this is kind of just how they work. If you put something above them, that's great, but you can't really. So you just kind of have to be okay with this. Unless you put two on top of each other, which I haven't tried. That would just look kind of funky. So this is just kind of how the house is here. But yeah, not the biggest deal. Doors are kind of glitchy. You don't want to put yourself in. You don't want to shut yourself in the door. But some of these quirks I kind of like, even if they are a little weird. Enemies can get through doors. I think there's a solution to this. I think what I'm going to do, I don't think you can, I think cannons might be passable blocks, so you can put a cannon above your door. And that might be the solution here, but I don't know if I have enough for a cannon right now. See, cannon. No, you need more iron, more wood. So for now, why am I being so blind? Where's the door? Oh, I need more wood, dang it. So the whole dang problem here is I don't have enough wood. Goodness. There's so much stuff in this game, dude. It is crazy. I mean, there's so many crops. Fantastic. Crops are great. I will get into those in a bit. For now, Let's dig down. Same strategy as always. This will be good for now. Because I honestly just want to get a better pickaxe so that when I go down there I can just scoop up a bunch of ores real quick. All I really need to do is just get a bit of a better pickaxe. Do that. I think in the next version, we make enemies get stronger depending on what gear you have equipped. So, like, if it just, yeah. But like, not by like a crazy percentage, but like, like you'll still be killing enemies, but they're just more dense. Don't know if I can make wings yet. I don't know how to make wings. Gonna have to see here. No, I need more. Oh, dude, I just need more gold. I'm just playing through. Oh, here we go. Now I can make wings. Okay, now not even a problem anymore. Let's equip some wings here. Boom. Don't know where those equip. Oh, look at that. Wings. Oh, they're not working. Okay, there we go. Wings. Wings. Oh my god. That's great. Wings, wings. Perfect. Makes sense. Okay, so now we're gonna want to make, let's see here, a trap door here, which is gonna be more wood. So I should probably just start planting some saplings here, honestly. Okay. So now we grab ourselves some tree saplings. Put one in each thing. You're gonna see some familiar material names in this game. That's because we're working with AI here. Okay. That's why nobody's playing it, but the makers or the generators here. So yeah. Although we could make it change all of that. It's even then not gonna happen. Now we just gotta wait for all these trees to grow here. Now, I think I made a wand, right? Remember making tin wand. Oh, that looks sick. And with this, do a little damage here. Wands are pretty much a must-have in this game. I mean, well, not, you can go without them, but you've seen how that goes. I think flying enemies give you stuffs too. Oh yeah, that's how I made the wings. Okay. Oh sweet, there's my trees all growing in at once here. Fruits are still kind of broken, but that's okay. Because who cares? Because you can still break them with a scythe. That's how you break crops. And you can also sell the fruits of the trees. So, oh my god. Different weapons are better for different enemies. We can see that here. I kind of like that. That is a nice thing. There's a saying for that type of thing, but I don't really know what it is. Like a diamond in the rough or something like that. Who fucking knows? We gotta kill this motherfucker. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now we're in. We got lots of wood. Oh boy, and I need to make a cannon right about at this minute here. Hold on. I need to make a cannon 5 minutes ago. So, let's see. None of this is blocks. Cannon. Yes. This is the beginning of a good thing here. So I should be able to just, no. No, it's not the case. Okay, well, it's okay. Oh, well, I guess the solution to doors for now is just to kind of do this instead, like that. And then you can kind of just do a little bit of that. Oh, kind of like that, but that could easily just be like what an elevator does or something, but great. We're just gonna have to make a trap door on this house here. Oh, these enemies do a good amount of damage. Oh, idiot. Destroyed everything here. Okay. Let's get that cannon back out here. I don't know what I'm getting shadow cores from, but it's only specific enemies that give you those. So, this is kind of what you want to do, just so it doesn't. Hmm. Or maybe you want to do something like this here. Kind of just like that. And it doesn't really matter if it's shooting the brick, but it's just unsatisfying. Okay, now we're gonna need a thing here. Trap door. Holy crap, dude. Now they're shooting under the blocks. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, one. Oh my god. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, hold on. Grab another trapdoor here. Gotta spring into action here. Where are my basalt bricks? No. Where are they? Dang it. I'm a blind ass motherfucker. No. Oh god, I gotta stop left clicking. Okay. I need more cannons. I need more cannons. Oh my god. One. Oh, get out of here, buddy. No, my cannon. Let's go back and get it now. Okay, gotta kill this guy. Oh my god. This whole thing was a mistake here. So now. Oh no. No. Sweet. Let's go ahead and go like this. But that's not gonna solve any problems right now. Till we do like that. There we are. I want to get more of those now. So I need more iron. I'm also going to need better tools here. So we're going to get ourselves a better pickaxe if we can here. Oh my goodness, I barely can. You can't get rid of items, so your inventory just kind of clutters up. Not the biggest deal in the end of the day. Just accept it. Accept it for the beautiful chaos that it is. I still think it's really interesting that this game is just entirely made out of code, and there's not even a texture about it. It's just all code. I think that is the weirdest thing. And it's completely unoptimized, but it's still pretty interesting. Oh god. Oh, I bet that makes this game a little bit intensive. But, it's all part of the game. The Deep Grounds game. Deep Grounds. That's what it's called. We call this little abomination Deep Grounds. I think a bigger goal in this game is to be able to mine fast. I don't really find myself focusing on plants until after I have at least some decent gear, but good enough to be able to move through the mines quickly. But once I get into farming, it's really nice just to have a big old farm, lots of plants to harvest. So now we're gonna go ahead and put a trapdoor here and a trapdoor here. Destroy that. Gonna have to kill both of these enemies here. And then we're gonna put a salt block there. Huh. We will mix it up a little bit. Use a little bit of both here. That's pretty great. Yeah, no, but I did it like shit, but yeah. Maybe I ought to toy around with it a little more here, but yeah. Oh, that basalt block is just over there now. I have to get that back. No! Got it. I think something of vital importance to this game is the ability to just get everything really easily. That's that's the really the important part about this game because this game is more of a what I've found is the vibe it gives me is it's more of just a it's more of just like a chaotic, you know, building game, you know, a chaotic defense and building game and farming game. It's a lot of things in one. So it's, you know, it all comes together as this really all I guess you could say fun experience in single player. It's like it feels it's like something. That's about as much as I can say. It feels like something, and that feeling is not necessarily a bad feeling. Like got a ruby staff here. This is probably gonna be my strongest weapon right now. Oh my gosh, everything has a texture now. I like that. That's that makes me that that makes this a lot more digestible. We'll go ahead and make ourselves a silver pickaxe here. I have ample wood, so looks like I'm needing more ores. Because I don't really have a lot of everything here. So go ahead and equip that silver pickaxe that I just made. Okay, we got this ruby staff here. So you kind of get a little lost in your inventory, but it's just part of the grind here. I'm actually really wanting to kill these enemies because I find it's better to just have materials at all times because, you know, well, yeah, as with every game, it's better to just have materials all the time. Also need to make myself a scythe here. Harvesting scythe, where is it here? I can also make an iron axe. I'll do that to see if that's going to be better for chopping down trees. Let's see. Goblin gear? Is that like a goblin gear or is it goblin gear? I don't want to try to equip it because you don't get your armor back when you equip new armor, which honestly is a little bit satisfying sometimes because of the, you remember you can't get rid of things. So that's kind of that removes the clutter of armor at least. Axis probably can only be used for wood. I wonder what an axe is gonna do. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you accidentally do that too. Yeah. Oh, looks like everything just slowly decays. Okay, so we don't really need to start making money until we do crop things. I think. Let me check. I think all crops require a little bit of coin now. So coins just pretty much do nothing, but oh no, they don't. Some crops just need seeds, I guess. So or coins. I don't. My brain is losing the wheels here, but yeah, we could make some health potions. So I think I already have some. Those work perfectly. They've never worked anything but perfectly, which is good. Health potions have been the most consistently behaving thing in this game. So, which I think to use, let's see, right click or Q. Yeah, Q. All right, so now I'm going to go down, try and get some more ore here. Going down to the deeper levels now that we have a semi-decent pickaxe. Now we can finally show how crazy the ore is about to get. You have to go pretty low. Here we are. So now the ore is just freaking crazy, dude. Oh my goodness. I love it. I I totally love it. There's probably a lot of people who would be. You see, the unfortunate thing is this type of thing has such mixed reactions. You know, like, not everybody's gonna see this as a cool, impressive thing. You know, not everybody's going to think this is a cool thing. They're gonna be like, just like, it's just gonna be very, like, oh, like, I can't believe you. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people would be very, like, offended by this. Like, very, you know, like, which, it's complicated, because I'm not, we're not gonna release this or anything, but like, you know, like, I'm having a lot of fun with this, you know, like, this is a very fun, this is cool to some degree, you know, nothing comes without a cost, though, that's for sure, you know, the price we pay for a little bit of fun here, but gosh, man. Now I can make some decent stuff here. So we're gonna go ahead and go with an opal pickaxe, just so I can have a really quick pickaxe at my disposal here. I think another thing, I would want to make tools behave like the armor, where you have a tool equipped, and then your hotbar is just for blocks. So your tool would just be an equip that you can enchant. And then when you're ready to move on to the next tool, you just grab a new one. So this chaos ore is pretty good too. I've tried that out a little bit. There's no way to distinguish the ores properly. Like, good luck. But it makes mining more of a generalized or a broadened process. We're just kind of mining. Just collect those ores. But there's definitely eventually you'll find out which ores are which, you know. When I was looking for gold, it's a pretty good example of, yeah, go with this amethyst sword here. Now, I want to make some farm stuff, because the only thing is farms are kind of specific, so you'll wanna kind of pay attention while you're building and just play it by what you see, because it's the best way to have the best farm in this case. Because I don't fully understand what a farm really is supposed to look like. Yeah. Holy crap! This pickaxe might be. See here. So let's go right here. I think stair blocks would be cool too, but those would be like half blocks that you kind of like step up a little quicker. So right here is where we're gonna do our thing. I think this time do right here. The longest one I've done is the one that's 9 across. Let me make some compost soil here. And this will be important in a minute here. But Wait, compost soil. Oh, I need to go to the jungle. So now I'm just gonna make a few acceleration blocks. I really like acceleration blocks. They're neat. Gotta be careful for these enemies because they're a fighting. You can also just click acceleration blocks to get the effect, I realized. Which is kind of cool. Jeez. Did I accidentally turn? No, I didn't. If you turn on caps lock, you can't move because it's looking for those specific key presses. Oh, that was kind of not a very good place to put that. You really want to like gauge where you're gonna run out of acceleration. Crap, crap. There we go. Okay. So now I want to come here and just collect some of this right here. You don't actually want a lot of this because you really want to make that compost soil. That's what you're going to be using to farm, pretty much. Oh man, I love the biomes. I just like, oh my gosh, they're so just, I don't know. Maybe it's the foliage, maybe it's the trees, maybe it's all of it together. It's just like pretty wonderful. I mean, this is a little glitchy, but this seems to be its own kind of weird biome of some sort. Because trees count as crops in this game, which is just so awesome that you can farm the trees too. You just farm it all. Oh, that was my chance to kind of test out the axe. I haven't really done that yet. Should try that. I don't know if the axe really does anything though. I don't know. I didn't ask for an axe, but maybe it'll just work and be awesome. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom. Oh, and leaves too. Oh my god. Amazing. Instantly. And then here we have the snow biome. Whoa. What is this biome? Why is it doing? What is this? Whoa, what's in the background there? This is weird. Why this? What is this? Jeez. I don't know what kind of biome this is supposed to be, but actually, oh, look at that. That's great. Got a bit of you got that now. That's kind of cool. I like the way that is. That's good. Oh my god. Oh my god, this enemy is messing me up right now. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my god, I can't aim for shit. Oh man. It's just not happening, dude. Hope I got a little bit of sand out of that. Didn't. Need more acceleration blocks. So, what am I missing right now? A lot. So, I'm gonna. Have a bit of wood, so I might be able to craft some crystal tools, if anything. Crystal tools are pretty reliable. Hmm. There's no way to tell which tools are better than which, so I think another good feature would be to have some of this stuff be like displayed how much damage it does. Well, ruby's better than sapphire, so that I'm going off of their orientation here, or they're organized. They're which one is before the other, but it's not really a guarantee that that's going to be the case here. Oops, that's sapphire ore. Where's my sapphire wand here? There we are. Whoa, that looks neat. Okay, now we're going down again here. Need more ores. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. I'll never get used to it. It's crazy. It's a lot of ore, dude. And it's infinite. It goes down infinitely. So, well, as far as I'm concerned, maybe there's a limit, but I haven't seen a limit. That makes me wonder if you go down too far, eventually it'll just start getting weird. I need to go down as far as I can in this run here. I somehow found myself wishing like there was like a gift and a curse situation here where like there's a ton of ore, but there's also a ton of lava in these pockets here. Like like the lava wouldn't move, but it would just be there. And it would be if you touch it, you would take damage. So it would be like more like just hot blocks or something like that. Core blocks or something. Ash biome, yeah. I love the freaking wagon little things that remind me of rattlesnake tails. Which almost made me think like a different desert variant, but that level is just so that I don't know. It's just yeah, I would also say probably ash or something. Amethyst, I can't tell if amethyst is the darker purple or the lighter purple, but one of them's crystal, which is just like the base gem, basically. It's the one you start seeing first, I believe. I don't know that for sure. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's see. I have 7 wood, so well, we can go right up to mithril. So we'll go with a mithril pickaxe, and this should just be green, I think. Unsure. Unsure. Let's see. Yeah. I'm wanting a better sword. Even though amethyst isn't too bad. Also gonna need some more cannons here. Cannon, where are ya? I do not have enough for a cannon, do I? Lava rock bricks. Oh, ash bricks. Yeah, ash biome. Wonder what a lava rock biome is. We're gonna have to go this way when it turns day, because there's lava rocks now. Swamp. Oh my god, that makes me really wonder how big this world is gonna be. Okay, let me see if I can. All I need is some wood, and then I can make a better sword. That's really what I need here. Let's see, because I don't really have enough gold to make a whole lot of stuff. I can make crystal stuff. I need ancient scales and stuff, so I'm thinking we're gonna go for. I don't know what armor I can make. You can also just do random armors, but go with emerald for the chest plate, sapphire for the helmet. Just do some silver greaves. I don't know how much armor assists you, but this is also a good chance to find that out. Because we've been seeing how much I've been dying. So let's go ahead and do this. See this. And then silver. Where are they? There. So now I should be a little bit more protected. 13 defense. Oh, jeez. Need to shut my door. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, there's a desert right here. Oh, that's a big tree. Oh man, these things are pissing me off. Okay. This background is weird. This is a unique biome. It's like a different desert variant. Oh my god, water, I think. Is this water? Oh my god, it's water. I bet you can collect it, can't you? Great. I like water. It's just kind of a block of blue. That's great. I don't mind that. Oh, this is the ocean. So the world is longer that way than it is this way, I believe. Or you just don't exactly spawn in the middle. That's interesting. I like this biome. This is a cool biome. It's like it's a more lush desert. Gosh, acceleration blocks are like a must have. Yeah, but I don't have that many of them, so I need to save up acceleration blocks for the point when I go by the world and I have the most. Really makes me wonder how long this world is going to be. Oh, a little bit of a glitch there. Oh, maybe I can use some acceleration blocks right here. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Gotta get this thing killed. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Hold on here. Boom. Jeez. God, this biome is so cool. Okay, here we are at the desert. Oh, jeez. It's about to get intense. Oops. That was probably so loud. Apologies. Gotta love windows. Window noises. Dang it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, here we are back at the ocean here. I actually do need some sand though. We're gonna have to go in here. Dude, oh my god. The worst idea in this entire game would be to make sand like able to fall. That would be such a disaster. Oh my god. That'd be the let's let's not do that, but oh my god, that would be the worst idea ever. I don't think water should be able to move either. Bumpy ocean. Yeah, I like that too. That's just funny. I wonder if you can make water bricks. I wonder if it would have thought to like have that be a thing. Or it's gotta be something you use water for. Cause like I'm pretty sure no, water's just kind of water. But the interesting thing is water can be a background in your house. That's that's the interesting thing here. But hmm, not really. I mean, it doesn't look like much of a background, but it's an alternative, that's for sure. It's worth collecting some water blocks just to kind of experiment with them. God damn it, Windows. Shut up, Windows. Okay. Oh, what was that? Was that even sand that I collected? What is this block? Let's see here. It is. What is it? Sand. No, it's shell sand. It's different. Interesting. So I wonder where you're gonna get lava blocks from. It might have applied the same kind of like principle here, but dude, yeah, I mean, yeah, it might have applied the same principle here, but oh no, 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 no. What? Underground biome beneath the ash, or no, different stone beneath the thing. So I wonder about swamp moss. So now I know that the swamp is that biome that kind of looks like the forest and the jungle combined. That's interesting. So let's take some of these lava rock bricks. So it's looking like these are a new type of stone that just spawns under the ash biome. That is so cool. That's neat. Jeez. Jeez. Dang it. Had to miss there. So this stuff, this is the swamp right here, I believe. No, this is the highland. So which one is the swamp? No, this isn't the swamp. This is the jungle. So this must be the swamp. Yeah. That was a whole endeavor right there. All right. So now, the reason we did all that is so we can make that into glass, and then make some of this, and make some of that. Oops. What's he getting in here? Let's see. Make some more of that here. We're also going to need some more wood, so I'll have to regrow some trees. But for now, we can start our first farm. Jeez. I wonder if it automatically made enchants for the axe. So, I think my first farm is going to be like right here. I'm going to have to make some more basalt bricks. So, go like this here. 9. Okay. I still want to add some variation here. Dang it. Jesus. Oh my god, this one's fast. There's too much of a pattern going on here. No. Get out of here. So now, what we're gonna want to do here is we're gonna want to go like this right here. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm just gonna go with what I've been going with here. So now we come in with our compost soil here, right? And then above that, put some greenhouse glass here. Although I didn't do it exactly how you're gonna want to do it. You do it like this. The space on each side. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Put greenhouse glass there instead. So this will be essential for having your farm be good. Because you just need to build it a certain way, kind of. It's weird because it's like it doesn't really seem like there's any intended strategy to the way you build it, but maybe there is. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with some moonbeams and wheat here. No, maybe not wheat. I don't have enough of those, so we'll just go with tomatoes. And they should all be boosted. No, maybe they do need to be placed closer. Maybe they need to be higher. Maybe I didn't make them high enough. That could be it. Because they do need to be, I think they need to be 4 high for it to actually like work. So let me see here. What do I need to make a greenhouse frame? I need wood. So we're just gonna start taking down trees here. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Okay. Farm stand will come afterwards. Let's see here. So now we'll need some more of these. Okay, tearing down the world for some greenhouse frames here. Yeah, there we go. And that should have all of them growing exactly the way they should be, except for those two for some reason. Means I did something wrong. Or it could be that. Could be that the way that I built them last time was so that I could just like have a way to get up. So we remove these and then go and kill this idiot. Okay. We should be able to put these here and they'll work regularly. No, did something wrong here. Just kind of have to experiment here. Dang it, you made me break my crown. Maybe maybe we should just only do 8 at a time here. That's what I'm thinking. That's weird. God, if only it were nighttime right now. Do they go higher? Is that what I'm missing here? No. Hmm. Well. Oh. Wait a minute. Oops, no, still the wrong fucking thing. Gosh dang it. Let's see. Seems like it has more to do with this right here. Let's see here. Let's grab some compost soil. Let's grab some moonbeans. Okay. Some tomatoes. Mm. Still that last block for some reason. Maybe I did it wrong. What are you thinking here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. If you break this one, it doesn't. It's weird. It's like it works in a very specific way. It's interesting. What if we try it like this? Destroy a few of those. What is happening? Because I don't know, like, we're gonna have to take a look at this a little bit more and experiment with our structure here. That's what I'm realizing. So we have these here. Okay. So put these here. Go with some greenhouse frames. See what needs to happen. Like, not even like that, it doesn't work. So let's take some right here. Doesn't matter how high you put it. Or maybe these need to be different. Probably just gonna do it all tomatoes so that's easy, so that I don't have to keep track of this thing here. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay. 5 will go with some compost soil here. It doesn't matter if it's day or night, plants can always grow. Let's see here. Go with some tomato seeds here. Oops, that wasn't the right block. Okay, and then should just work like, oh, wait, no, that's too high. It should just work like this right here. Oh, okay. So we got this many working. Seems like we can only get that many working at a time. Funky. It's probably for the best, anyways. So yeah, this is kind of the structure you want, I guess. Crap, I need some more basalt bricks. Let's see. Where are they? Oh, there they are. I'm just freaking blind. Right here. That's kind of the strat here. Now, we'll keep going here. And in the middle, we can put brick here. And then on top of that, we can do our next row of seeds, which will be. I want to do them in order. I like doing them in order. Let's see. Oh, you can craft them at a. You can make them or you can buy them. That's weird. That's so weird. Well, that's kind of interesting. That kind of adds more of a point to getting coins because, suddenly you don't really have to. You don't have to craft them if you can afford them. So now, go for it again here. You don't even really need the greenhouse glass, I don't think, but oops. Oh yeah, there we go. And then you just kind of do more and more of this action here. Rinse and repeat, baby. Okay, we got our farms rolling out here. Our monument. Okay. See, we can't craft melon seeds. Shut up, Siri. Nobody was talking to you. God damn it, Siri. Get out of here. Alright. Poor Siri. Alright, now we can. Now the next ones on the list are melon seeds, so I'll go like that. Do a little bit of this here. This is kind of the system, yeah. It's pretty organized. Yeah, we getting it locked in and memorized here. Can pretty much afford all the seeds now. Well, actually, I don't. No, you can't do that with every seed. Just these ones for some reason. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I keep crafting 9 sets of seeds here. Don't need to do that. Okay, now let's go to blocks. Get ourselves some greenhouse frames. Need some more wood. Dang it. Okay, now we can plant some trees here. So, I just want some regular old tree saplings here. That one might actually make me have to. Oh, never mind. Who cares? I already did it. I want to avoid placing them over foliage. And now, just grow a few trees. You can grow trees on anything, even sand. So, now we can harvest some of these trees here. Some of these crops. Crap. Wrong weapon. Okay. We go 4 here. And then we'll go ahead and get ourselves. How much is it for a farm stand? We need wood. It's always the problem. You always need more wood. I expand upon my base here. Let's see, with some. Oops. Salt. Oh, I'm out of basalt bricks. That needs to change. Okay. Where are the basalt bricks now? Oh, there they are. Okay. It's okay, because we're actually going with these anyways here. We'll go. I like that particles appear when you build too. It kind of makes building feel a little bit satisfying. Then we'll go here with a trapdoor, wherever that is. There we are. Oops. Go here. Grab that cannon. Don't really like that this shoots into the house, but whatever. Hmm. Or maybe we can just go like this here and do a little bit of this action. Oh shit. What's on there? Got him twice. Oh, dang it. I hate it when resources just fall like that. Let's see here. Now we'll need our trusty iron axe, which is somewhere around here. Iron axe. There it is. Oh, dang it. Iron axe. Oh, jeez. All right. I should just make it like a habit to replant the trees. I think I'm gonna make these about 4 blocks tall. Eventually, I'm gonna fill this area. I'm going this way with the farms this time. So now we can plant us some more tree saplings here. Oh, geez. One right here. One right here. One right here. Here. Then. Jesus. Let me go back up. Oops. God dang it. Alright, now we can mess around with some wood a little bit. We can enchant some stuff. Enchanting in this game is kind of fun. Let's show that off a little bit here. Enchantment station. You can go boom. Now I can mine blocks faster. Oh, I don't have enough to enchant anything else. Wait, maybe. Now you can enchant weapons, those you just upgrade normally. Oh, and you can. The axe is a new tool, so you can only enchant tools, which I think is fine. Definitely gonna need some more cannons. More cannons always. Okay, there's never enough cannons. Okay. So now hmm, well, for now, we don't really have enough cannons right now, so we're just gonna go like that for now. Then make a little way in right here that leads to in front of the cannons. So that way They have a way in somewhere, and that somewhere is right in front of my cannon. So, good for you, buddy. You got in. Here we come right down here, buddy. Right in front of my cannon. Yeah. We should just remove this whole thing here. This is my danger area. I don't know if enemies can climb ropes. But either way, they can fly and go crazy. So this, we'll have to actually, now that we've done this, we'll have to go do a little bit of this here. Do a little bit of this action. Find some basalt bricks here. I don't know what that enemy thinks he's doing in my farm. He's about to find out why that's not a good idea to be in there. As soon as I see how good these cannons work. Okay, never mind. We're going for it. We're going for it. Get these trespassers off my property. Yeah, right in front of my cannons, buddy. Right in front of my cannons. Perfect. How many cannons can I make now? None. I need more iron. So now I'm short on iron. Great. I'm going down. How many land timber? Oh, okay. Wait a minute here. And a little bit of iron right here. So yeah, I should mine faster because of the enchantment that I have. I like the one that gets you more ores because, obviously that one's a more useful one. But, mining faster is also useful, especially in this game. There is almost always an abundance of ore to mine. All types of ores. Just scattered. Although, yeah. Oh, deep grounds. What a game. I'm collecting a lot of tin. Need more iron. Okay, no, I'm collecting enough iron. I think tin is the white one, maybe. I'm not sure. Here we are now. Okay, so we have enough iron for more cannons. That's what we want. I want to put these cannons to the test and see if they can get lucky. Because I think that's an important test. So let's see. We now have 6 cannons at my disposal here. So, as soon as this guy moves out of the way here. Okay, why don't you come down right in front of those, buddy? Dang it. So soon, this will be just an annihilation zone for anything that enters. Or what we can do here. Okay, that was close. Let's actually just save. It says it's not saving, but remember the lies that I be telling you. Let's see. Cannons. We'll go in place of one block apart. All the way up. And then, oh no. Oh, but you know what? There's a solution. There's a solution here. Boom. Boom. Oops. Space also jumps, but it does this weird scrolling glitch. So, yeah, this is probably the best way to save resources on cannons here. Is by making the wall kind of part of the cannon thing here. See, now we go here. Now anything that falls in here is basically a dead man. And what I want to do is go under here. Okay, we're getting secret here. Give myself a little walkway here. Then we'll be putting a trapdoor right there so we can get up there and get the loot once the enemies die. Or let the stuff fall through. None of this needs to be here. Oops. Stone. The stones. The stones. Okay. This is a nice little area for me to exist now. Now, let's see, we can give ourselves a trapdoor, which is not an item. It's block. So, where are the trapdoors? They're supposed to be up here. Yeah, I don't know if wood. So, oh, dang it. Just let this dude right into my base here. No, get out of my base. Okay. We're gonna have to kill this dude. We need also cannons over here. And cannons on either side. They fall in and just get blasted. Alright, let's mine up the rest of these trees here. I'm their god, and I've come down with machinery beyond their comprehension. Now I'm tearing their world apart and just building a big empire on top of it. It's, it's great. Wait. Gotta replant the trees here. One right there, and one right there. There we are. Okay. Shouldn't have gone in here. Alright. So now get ourselves a trapdoor here. And use said trapdoor right here. There we are. I would like trapdoors like all through, or at least one in the middle here. Platforms are also good, but I don't know why this is here. We can also go like this here. Oh my gosh, this base is coming together well. Boom, baby. This is kind of a cool little base I got going here. Now, go like this. And kind of separate these cannons out a little bit. See if I can make any more cannons. No, I need more iron. This is what it's all about right here. We did it. Okay, let's. Oh my goodness, here we go. It's a little harder to mine. Mining in general just gives you EXP though, so it's good to mine. Because it's good to do a little bit of everything to level up. Because you want those levels up, and you want to be just going at it. Okay, we'll want to stay about the same distance mined down here. But I can probably see how this area would look if we just kept scraping the grounds like this for ores. So, ooh, is this bedrock? This bedrock right here? Oh, okay, we're getting into the bedrock layers. Uh-oh. So we'll want to keep it about right here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Uh-oh. This is starting to look like an environmental disaster. get out of here. You don't have to do this. I'm just messing around here. Right. Now we have even more resources and we can upgrade. Oh, what? Only collected 3 iron. Great. Okay. Maybe we should keep it a little higher up. So probably about right here. Oh my goodness, this mines these blocks quick. I mean, just shreds through them. Doing like a little mini operation here. Try not to get too large with the scale of our operation here. Go a little bit right here. A little bit down here. Really just want to be looking for that iron. Durability would just make this game impossible. Like, especially with enchants. Or, you know, maybe there could be durability and then there's an enchantment called like unbreaking, but it's like literally it removes the durability from your weapon. But it's like a give or take type of deal where like the speed is just average. But then that would kind of require the speed of all pickaxes to be modified, which then again, I mean, that would make it so that, you know, if you once you get the better pickaxes, you would just have to resort to always using unbreaking as an enchant, you know. And you'd probably have to keep a weaker pickaxe if you wanted the ore thing, so you wouldn't just be able to. So yeah, you'd have to use at least 2. You'd have to have different pickaxes with different enchants, different reasons. It would just be called, and the enchantment would probably just be like indestructible or something. Like, or, yeah. Cannonballs don't hurt you, even though it may have looked there like I got hurt by them. Let's see here. Let's make some more of these. Okay, we were able to make a few more. Not much, though. 4 more. Need more than. Wait, well, maybe. Nope, that was perfect. Here we are. Yeah. Now I'm fully protected in my tower. Oh man, this is a really, really good state of the game. Like, I'm gonna be real here. Like, this feels pretty, like, pretty just entertaining. And look at this tower. It's pretty taking shape, that's for sure. We can make torches and put them on top. I haven't really done a lot of experimenting with torches because here's the thing about torches. They're kind of bright, you know. But I think it adds something aesthetically to the tower here. But it kind of makes this feel more like a freaking, just like a prison tower, but you know. God, I love the cannon towers. That was such a good idea. And just wait till we start laying down the flamethrower towers. I don't know where they are though. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere. Oh, shuriken towers. There was a reason I didn't do flamethrower towers. Okay, we need more iron and wood planks. Oh, I'm so glad that those need wooden planks. That's cool. That actually makes wooden planks useful to some extent, and I'm glad. That's fine. Let's make some wood planks here. And I also need some more iron, so I'm just going back down to the crazy layer, let's call it. Now we can just kind of a little bit of this action here. Just mine our way all the way down here. This is where the bedrock starts. The bedrock is just randomly placed throughout thing. I think it would be cool if lava blocks that don't spread spawned around bedrock too, so you could get, there's that would make it so you have to be careful down here. You might just get trapped inside some bedrock with some lava. And lava would also be unbreakable too. You wouldn't be able to break it. I'd say definitely the glow of torches could be more subtle and more translucent. Because it seems like what it feels like is that it's just doing a big transparent shape to kind of like do the brightness of the torch, but I don't know that for sure. We'll just go right here for now, just to sort of minimize, just do some damage control here because we are damaging the caves right now. This is just delightful. I will say though, it's scary how good this is. Like even for the mess that it is, it's kind of freaky how good this is. Like I mean, even it's like it's interesting. Makes you think. I guess a better way of saying it would be it's scary how playable this is. How like enjoyable and entertaining this entire project is. It's just so like even though the code is completely a mess, it like feels good. It's interesting. Although one thing is I have yet to try this on a laptop that doesn't have a strong GPU or CPU. I bet on a regular laptop this would be like shitting. That's one thing we should do. When you get those laptops working, we should try this on them to see if it's to see the optimization on a different scale. See if it's just the convenience of having a well-rounded CPU. Here we go with some shuriken throwers. These are going to be fun to mess around with. I don't know what these are going to look like. I haven't tried these yet. Brand new feature right here. So let's go ahead and put them on this side because this is the side that kind of gets more enemy traffic. Maybe not that high like here. And then put one right here. Oh, looks like they don't fire anything. Hmm. Don't know. Or I'm just not seeing the projectile. Hmm. We'll have to see here. Let's take them down. I hope they don't hurt me. That's the real concern here. Let's see. Right here. Hmm. I don't think these work right now. It's a shame. So yeah, it looks like those need to be fixed. So mostly what really needs to be done is just bug fixes basically. I'd say that's what the next version should be, is just a load of bug fixes. Let me try and find that cannon, which is for some reason impossible to see right now. But I know they drop when you break them. Hmm. What? My cannons are gone. Don't know where they are. There's no way they're items. That doesn't even make sense. Cannon. No. Oh yeah. get them. I wonder why that is. Oh, it's because I didn't pick them up because they just fell on the wall. Cannon. No. Hmm. Weird. We need some more iron. Always need more iron. Always need more iron. Always need more wood. Look at all this. Maybe this is where the cannons went. Huh. Could have fallen down there, but that wouldn't make any sense. Wait. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff down here. Stuff just be falling. Oh man. Maybe I can re-enchant this pickaxe. I really need the more. Really need the enchant that gives me more ore when I mine it. Drill fever. More speed and what? Hmm. Ah, there we go. This is the one that we need. Treasure magnet. Now, just gotta go through here. Get ourselves. Man. See a lot of ore here, but I don't see a lot of iron. I think aluminite might be the yellow stuff. Call that peamanite. Pismonite. Or lemonite. Make more sense. Oh, whoops. You can break stuff with your sword, but it's just not that fast. You could probably break all of this just by clicking on it, but wouldn't be very fast. Just check how much iron I have here. Let's see, 30. That's not going to be enough for a lot of things. We don't always get extra iron. Sometimes we'll get one extra iron when mining. I really wonder how deep the caves go below bedrock. I wonder if the bedrock eventually just gets too thick. So maybe it's not infinite, but we have yet to see. I guess now wouldn't be the worst time. Try and find that out, but just need to figure out where I came from here. So I'm a tad lost here. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Really traveled here. No, not there either. A little further this way. Uh-oh. Maybe it's this one right here. Yeah, it is. Or maybe I've gone up the wrong hole. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. We weren't that far off. Let me see how how far we can go down. That's the mystery here. Oh, there's bedrock, so I have to. Oh my, it's and you can't see it because it's dark. And most gaps become just bedrock. But I need to try and maintain the course as much as possible, or it's going to be hell getting back up. Going down even further. Looks like it's about infinite here. We just gotta keep going to see. There's no guarantee. Unless we. There's probably a limit somewhere, I imagine, but perhaps that limit is so great a number. It's not looking like it's gonna come to an end, that's for sure. This is interesting. Because the bedrock doesn't really get more consistent or anything. It just becomes part of the generation abroad. Okay, so we learned a few things here. I have a good amount of iron from this experience too. I want to see if torches make it easier to see bedrock. Where am I gonna place this? Oh, no, they don't. Okay, now we're no wait. Okay, we're getting up a little farther here. Okay, here we are. So now this should just be the way back up, I think. Wow. Spend a bit of time in the caves. Now. Alright, so a lot of that iron's gonna be going back into cannons. Unless I'm just missing them, but I don't think that I am. Unless they're in crops, weirdly enough. No. So can only make two because I don't really have a lot of wood here to work with. Oh, right, I forgot that there was spaces in between, and that's probably why I didn't get the cannons. Because I didn't build them like that originally. That's why. Which I don't know how I didn't just look at the other side and realize that, but sweet. Okay, so all this has got me a little distracted from the farm here. So, make some more greenhouse frames. Now I need some more wood. And I need to save so I don't accidentally mess up my save. Okay. All right. I have an axe for this. Which should be. Where's the axe? Should be iron axe. I imagine there's other types of axes in the game. Or there's the iron axe by itself. I'm not entirely sure though. I'm forgetting something. Oops. Hold on. I'm gonna go E. Crops, tree, sapling. Gotta plant the saplings here. Ow. Pretty sure this is a bee enemy. I only think that because it's yellow. You have no in the game. You have no idea what the enemies are called the whole time, but you can kind of piece it together a little bit. It's gonna make a little bit of a misconception sometimes without knowing it, but it's okay. Now we'll want to make how many of these do I have actually? Let's see. I have a few. So we can really get back into action here. You don't want to make too many of these, I've found. I'm thinking because we'll want to do about 4 per thing. And go with some of this here. And right there. Oops. We'll go right here. And actually, yeah, it seems like it's fine where those are. You'd think it would be weird about it or something. Oops. See, yeah, it doesn't affect any of the crops. We're good. Now, we can go make ourselves trapdoors. 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 Make ourselves some trapdoors. Make themselves some trapdoors. Alright. Here we go. Got our first farm. This is really how it's supposed to look. Perfect. Textbook deep grounds farm here. So now we can make the second farm. Although, I don't know what I'm going to do about all this here. Yeah. Isn't this just the miracle of technology? Oh my goodness. Oh, you sucker. Alright, there we go. Tree farms will start to look a little bit different once we really get into this. So now we're going to want to do the exact same thing here. Oops. Oops, might have been a little too far up. Find that you can just kind of guess. Fill in the blanks with your mind here. Pattern. Oops. No. Dang it. There we go. This is where the cannons are going to go. Right up this wall. Go like this and this here. We're probably going to want to go down to like here. So, ow. This is how it's coming along here. Whoops. Okay. Now we grab ourselves another cannon and put that there. All right. Let's make some more cannons here. Make 2 more because cannons are freaking expensive right now. It's about how much cannons we got here. Seems like that cannon there might need to be 1 lower. Let me look how I did the other cannons. I think I did them starting at the very bottom. Yeah, I did. So that's how I just should do them over here. Do this whole wall. Ah, you sucker. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right. Now we go here. Grab our cannons. 2, 3, 4, and then kind of like this here. Right. And continue kind of like this here. Oops, wrong thing. Grab some more basalt blocks here. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Messed up right there. Dink, 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 dink. No, dang it. Did the exact same thing I did last time. Oops. Man. I still haven't made a farm stand. It's pretty important to have. Because that is how you sell your crops. So we go here, grab ourselves a farm stand, wherever that may be. Get out of here, buddy. You want to put it somewhere that isn't going to be clunky because it's a block. So right, probably in your house. Yeah, two things that make a house a home. Well, I'll tell you. A farm stand and an enchanting station. I think what's it called? Yeah, enchantment station. So those are the two things that turn a house into a home in this game. Oh man, this game is riot. One thing I'm really glad of is that it doesn't. What happened to my pickaxe? Was I using? Oh no, I was using a mithril pickaxe. Oh my goodness. You know what I think one of the tabs should be? Or no, not a tab. I think there should be a new level of organization that organizes them by strength or like power level. All right, that would be good. That was a successful play test of this game. Super fun. But now must test the saving mechanic here. See if this is gonna work properly. Wait, that might not be the right one. I hope it's not the right one. Oh no. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Let's try that again. Is this that same one? I hope not. Might not save correctly. Oof. Didn't save. So it does have saving issues. It does say what my depth is, though. That's weird. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, it sometimes it says that, but it saves anyways. That's the thing. Hmm. Dang. We still have this save. This save is pretty good, but it's kind of doing the older kind of style here. I don't know what I did to make this one work so well. Maybe I do know, but don't know what I did to make this one work so well. But all the crops are just kind of working. Maybe they haven't gotten the new update yet, so they're all just kind of like that. But yeah, plenty of updates needed. Well, maybe just one big bug fix update, but hope everybody enjoyed. And we'll update at some point.